Welcome to our video on 20 Canadian national parks struggling with overtourism. As Canada is home to some of the most breathtaking natural landscapes in the world, these parks have become increasingly popular destinations for travelers seeking adventure and tranquility. However, the surge in visitor numbers is putting immense pressure on these fragile ecosystems. Join us as we explore the challenges faced by these stunning national parks and what it means for their future. 1. Banff National Park, Alberta, snow-capped mountain. Banff National Park, Canada's crown jewel, draws millions of visitors every year with its stunning vistas and diverse wildlife. However, this popularity comes at a cost. The roads here are often choked with traffic, and trails teem with hikers, leading to significant environmental wear and tear. Rising temperatures from climate change, combined with human activities, pose a threat to the park's delicate ecosystems. Wildlife finds it harder to maintain natural behaviors amidst the constant human presence. As tourists flock to capture the perfect Instagram shot, the park's pristine beauty faces an uncertain future. 2. Jasper National Park, Alberta, National Park. Jasper National Park, another gem in the Canadian Rockies, is famous for its vast wilderness and stunning mountain vistas. The picturesque landscapes attract throngs of tourists, resulting in packed campgrounds and eroded trails. Visitors, often eager for a close-up with wildlife, inadvertently disrupt natural behaviors by feeding or approaching animals. This interaction not only endangers the animals but also poses risks to humans. As Jasper continues to face the pressures of overtourism, the balance between preserving its beauty and accommodating visitors becomes increasingly tenuous. 3. Pacific Rim National Park Reserve, British Columbia. The rugged coastline of Pacific Rim National Park Reserve is a haven for surfers and nature enthusiasts alike. Towns like Tofino and Ucluelet are hotspots for tourists, leading to overcrowded beaches and damaged sand dune ecosystems. The sheer number of visitors strains local infrastructure, making it difficult to maintain the park's natural beauty. The challenge lies in managing the influx without compromising the delicate ecosystems that make this park so unique. As the waves continue to draw surfers, the park's fragile environment remains at risk. 4. Yoho National Park, British Columbia, Evergreen Tree. Yoho National Park, with its majestic mountains and alpine trails, is a hiker's paradise. However, places like Lake O'Hara with limited access trails are booked months in advance. Some visitors, in their eagerness to experience the park, resort to sneaking in, causing trail erosion and damage to fragile alpine environments. The park's allure lies in its untouched beauty, but the increasing foot traffic threatens this very essence. Balancing tourist demand with conservation efforts is a growing challenge in Yoho. 5. Waterton Lakes National Park, Alberta, Man Rowing Boat. Waterton Lakes National Park, though small in size, offers a breathtaking experience with its serene waters and mountainous backdrop. During summer, the park becomes a magnet for tourists, overwhelming its capacity. The increased foot traffic hampers wildfire recovery efforts, as regenerating lands struggle to heal. The park's beauty, combined with its accessibility, makes it a popular destination, but managing the influx of visitors remains a significant concern. As nature attempts to recover, the park's fragile ecosystems hang in the balance. 6. Cape Breton Highlands National Park, Nova Scotia, National Park. The famous Cabot Trail in Cape Breton Highlands National Park is a scenic drive that attracts countless visitors each year. During peak seasons, the trail is packed with vehicles, leading to rising wildlife collisions and overflowing parking lots at scenic lookouts. The beauty of the trail is undeniable, but the increasing number of visitors poses a threat to both wildlife and the visitor experience. The challenge is to ensure that tourists can enjoy the park without compromising its natural wonders. 7. Bruce Peninsula National Park, Ontario. Bruce Peninsula National Park, with its iconic grotto and turquoise waters, is a must-visit spot for many. However, the park's popularity means that reservations are now required to manage the crowds. The heavy foot traffic is causing damage to coastal vegetation and delicate rock formations, threatening the park's natural allure. The challenge is to strike a balance between allowing access and preserving the beauty that draws visitors in the first place. As more people seek the park's wonders, its ecosystems face increasing pressure. 8. Fundy National Park, New Brunswick. Famed for the world's highest tides, Fundy National Park is a marvel of nature. However, the popularity of its tides leads to packed trails and overcrowded viewpoints. Despite conservation efforts, littering and soil erosion are worsening, threatening the park's landscapes. The challenge lies in managing visitor numbers while ensuring the park's unique features remain intact for future generations to enjoy. As the tides continue to rise and fall, the park's ecosystems face an uphill battle against human impact. 9. Prince Edward Island National Park, Pay Beach with Umbrella. The red sand beaches and Green Gables heritage site of Prince Edward Island National Park are iconic attractions that draw crowds, especially in summer. The influx of tourists is trampling sand dunes, affecting local bird populations and disturbing the natural environment. The charm of Pay lies in its serene landscapes and cultural heritage, but overtourism threatens to overshadow its beauty. Balancing the island's allure with conservation efforts remains a pressing issue. 10. Gros Morne National Park, Newfoundland and Labrador, Mountain. Gros Morne National Park, with its dramatic landscapes and fjords, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Increasing numbers of tourists are venturing off-trail, damaging unique plant life and disrupting the park's ecosystems. The park's remote beauty draws visitors seeking solitude, but the growing crowds threaten its untouched nature. As more people seek the park's wonders, maintaining its pristine condition becomes a daunting task. 11. Kootenay National Park, British Columbia. Camping. Kootenay National Park, known for its hot springs and scenic drives, sees a significant influx of visitors. This popularity puts a strain on facilities, with campgrounds and day-use areas frequently at capacity. The park's natural beauty and accessibility make it a popular destination, but managing the growing number of visitors is a challenge. The balance between accommodating tourists and preserving the park's charm remains a delicate one. 12. Riding Mountain National Park, Manitoba. Bison Riding Mountain National Park, with its prairie forest landscapes, offers a unique blend of ecosystems. However, its small size means that it quickly becomes overcrowded during peak months. Roads and trails are wearing down faster than they can be maintained, threatening the park's natural beauty. The challenge is to accommodate visitors while preserving the park's ecosystems for future generations. As the park's popularity grows, its infrastructure struggles to keep pace. 13. La Mauricie National Park, Quebec. Evergreen Tree. La Mauricie National Park, a forested escape for Montrealers, sees increasing tourism every year. The popularity of its canoe routes and lakeshores is leading to overuse and damage. The park's natural beauty and proximity to urban centers make it a popular retreat, but managing the growing number of visitors is a challenge. The balance between providing access and preserving the park's ecosystems is crucial for its future. 14. Thousand Islands National Park, Ontario. Speedboat. The Thousand Islands National Park is a boating paradise, with its stunning waterways and scenic beauty. However, the increasing number of visitors is leading to overcrowding and pollution. Increased boat traffic threatens water quality and aquatic ecosystems, posing a risk to the park's natural environment. The challenge lies in managing the influx of visitors while ensuring the park's unique features remain intact for future generations to enjoy. 15. Elk Island National Park, Alberta. Deer. Close to Edmonton, Elk Island National Park is a popular weekend getaway. However, the heavy visitation results in more human-wildlife conflicts, as tourists get too close to bison and elk. The park's beauty and accessibility make it a popular destination, but managing the growing number of visitors while ensuring wildlife safety is a challenge. The balance between providing access and preserving the park's ecosystems is crucial for its future. 16. Nahana National Park Reserve, Northwest Territories. Snow-capped mountain. Nahana National Park Reserve, with its remote wilderness and dramatic landscapes, has seen a rise in adventure tourism. More helicopter and floatplane access is disrupting local wildlife, threatening the park's delicate ecosystems. The park's remote beauty draws visitors seeking solitude, but the growing crowds threaten its untouched nature. As more people seek the park's wonders, maintaining its pristine condition becomes a daunting task. 17. Wapisk National Park, Manitoba, Polar Bear. Wapisk National Park, a polar bear hotspot, is increasingly popular with tourists. However, this rise in tourism threatens the bear's fragile Arctic habitat. Climate change and human disturbance make survival harder for these majestic creatures. The challenge lies in balancing the desire to see these animals with the need to protect their environment. As the park's popularity grows, its ecosystems face increasing pressure from human impact. 18. Gwaii Hana's National Park Reserve, British Columbia, Canoe. Gwaii Hana's National Park Reserve, a unique coastal rainforest, is seeing an increase in cruise and kayaking tourism. This rise in human presence is disturbing indigenous heritage sites and threatening the park's delicate ecosystems. The park's unique beauty and cultural significance make it a popular destination, but managing the growing number of visitors is a challenge. The balance between providing access and preserving the park's ecosystems is crucial for its future. 19. Tornait Mountains National Park, Newfoundland and Labrador, Snow-capped mountain. Tornait Mountains National Park, a remote Arctic wilderness, is experiencing rising tourism. This puts pressure on Inuit communities and local resources, as helicopter access and ecotourism disturb the fragile Arctic ecosystems. The park's remote beauty draws visitors seeking solitude, but the growing crowds threaten its untouched nature. As more people seek the park's wonders, maintaining its pristine condition becomes a daunting task. 20. Aalyutuk National Park, Nunavut, Snowflake. Aalyutuk National Park, a northern wilderness, is attracting more visitors due to the rise of Arctic tourism. Glacier retreat and permafrost melting are worsened by increased human activity, threatening the park's delicate ecosystems. The park's remote beauty and dramatic landscapes make it a popular destination, but managing the growing number of visitors is a challenge. The balance between providing access and preserving the park's ecosystems is crucial for its future.